Hey guys, what's happening? Just want to do a live video. I hope you all had a good Easter. I want to do today's video in regards to boxing. Alright, so let's get a bit of a conversation going. Just comment below, let me know if you do boxing in your boot camp or if you don't do boxing in your boot camp, and let me know why you do and why you don't. Alright, so I'll get started in a minute, but just let's get a bit of a conversation going. If you do boxing in your boot camp, just comment below yes. If you don't do it, comment below no. Run me through a couple of reasons why you do it and why you think it's good as well. Okay, so if you do boxing, just run me through. Just say, hey, look, this is why I do boxing. I think it's good because of blah, 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 blah. If you don't do boxing, same thing. Say, hey, look, I don't do it because of, blah, 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 blah. All right, so comment below and let me know. I'm going to get started anyway, okay, and I'll tell you my opinion on things, but even if you're watching this later, still comment below so I get a bit of an idea behind it. All right, now, I love boxing for a few different reasons, but the reasons where it works really well is if you're running a lot of boot camps. Okay, and by a lot I mean like 5 or 6, so it's not really a lot, but if you're sort of running more than 3. So I'll sort of say the story about when I got started, and that might help resonate with a few different people. So when I first started running boot camp, I started 6 sessions a week. So I thought, all right, I'm going to do it Monday to Saturday. Okay, I'm going to run boot camp Monday to Saturday. And, I did Monday, I did like an AMRAP. Tuesday, I did like a circuit. Thursday, I did like a hit. And I'm like, man, what am I going to do next? Like these workouts, yeah, they're different, but they've still got that same style. That sort of boot camp style. Yeah, there's differences between a circuit and an AMRAP and a Tabata and a hit and a 100 club and a matrix, and they've all got differences, but essentially they're all that same sort of outdoor boot camp workout style. Okay, boxing offers something completely different. All right, so say you're doing those AMRAPs, those circuits, the Tabatas, awesome workouts, I love them. Chances are there's probably going to be a lot of things in there that look like a squat or look like a push-up or some variation of a lunge or some variation of a plank and maybe some variation of a run. Variations and done in a different way, but it's still that similar sort of style. Boxing gives you a completely different style. Okay, boxing, you can run a boot camp session without doing any squats, without doing any running, without doing any push-ups, without doing any planks. You can do it just by boxing. Okay, comment below and let me know if that makes sense. We're like, boxing, it's just got so much more, it's not better or worse, but it's very different to boot camp. So you can, if you want to vary your boot camp up so you're not doing the same thing every week, boxing is the easiest way to do it. Okay, comment below and let me know your opinion. Comment below if that makes sense, if you agree with it, if you don't agree with it. There's not going to be any arguments. Let's just get a bit of a discussion going. Okay, so that's key. If you're running like more than 3 boot camp sessions a week and you're running like a 12-week boot camp, chances are you probably want to make 1 or 2 of them boxing so that there's more variety in there. All right. The other reason or reasons why I like boxing or why I think it's cool is especially if you're starting off or if you don't have a lot of equipment. Okay, so that's the other sort of thing. If you've got a lot of equipment, it's pretty easy to vary up your sessions because sometimes you bring the TRX, sometimes you bring the kettlebell, sometimes you bring the battle rope. It's very easy to vary it up because you can just, you use a different style, use different exercises, and then it's pretty much different exercises. But if you don't have a lot of equipment, it's harder to vary it up. Okay, and you might not want to spend a couple $100 on all this different equipment. Boxing's a very easy way to get some equipment down without spending a lot of money. Because what you can do is, well, A, you can get your participants to buy their own gloves, which is better. You don't really want to provide the gloves. I always bring a couple spares, but ideally I want my participants to bring their own gloves because that way, A, they're a better size for them, they're a better fit for them, and it's better hygienic. Okay, so you can say, hey, look, let's run a boxing session. All you got to do is bring your own gloves. Okay, and they're like $20-30 on Kmart or eBay anyway, so no one's really going to have a drama in bringing them. And you could get your participants to bring the pads, but my personal opinion, I think it's the trainer's job to bring the pads. Okay, so even starting off, you could say bring your gloves and pads, but what I would say is, hey, just bring gloves, I'll provide the pads. Okay, now with the pads, they're cheap as well. You can get them for like $20. Okay, and the thing with pads is you only need to get like 1 pair of pads between 2, or even you can get away with 1 pair of pads between 3. I'll do another video later to show you how to do that. But does that make sense? So even if you've got 20 people in your boot camp, all you need is like 10 pads. Not even. You could get away with like 6 or 7 if you really wanted to. Okay, so they're my two reasons why I think boxing is awesome for boot camp. A, it just gives such a variety to that normal boot camp session, and B, if you're starting off and you don't have a lot of equipment, boxing's a cool way to get equipment down there without spending a whole heap of money and storage and all that sort of thing. Alright, so that's the video for today. Any questions, just comment them below. If you like the video, just hit like. Now, we actually run a boxing mini course. So we've got a boxing mini course which is online. It's actually really popular. Okay, we just put it together. You know, we thought, oh, you get a lot of people asking about drills, we'll put it together. So we put one together for $19.95, and it actually was very, very popular. So we've actually done it up. Okay, so we've added some more drills in there. We've increased the video quality. We've put an ebook with it. It's actually a really cool course now. We're increasing the price to $97. Okay, so we're going to do that next week though. So if you go on our website, it'll say $97, but this week you can still get it for $19.95. Alright, so if you're interested, I'll put a link below. It's going to be $19.95 for this week, but then as of Friday, we're putting it up to $97. Okay, so if you're interested in that, get it before Friday. Otherwise, you'll be paying a lot more for it, basically. Alright, have a good day.
Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and visit our website fitnesseducationonline.com.au to get more information on our professional development courses for personal trainers. See you in the next video.